Hi, I'm Rachel from EqualiTeach. We're a not-for-profit equality training and consultancy organisation, offering workshops for young people, adult training, including online learning and our e-learning platform, consultancy services, our Equalities Award scheme for schools, and our free resources for educators. All of our resources can be found on our website at equaliteach.co.uk/classroom-resources. Today's activity is taken from our resource Outside the Box, which was developed with support from Rosa UK, the Fund for Women and Girls, to provide guidance and resources for schools on promoting gender equality and tackling sexism and sexual harassment. The activity that we're looking at today is called Space Invaders and can be found on page 64 of the resource. It's an activity that can be done at home or at school with children aged 7 to 11. The activity explores common stereotypes about boys and girls, considering the ways in which these can be harmful and unfair. I'll also go through an extension activity that allows young people to recognise that these stereotypes are often found in the world around us. I recommend that you read the guidance on pages 58 to 60 in the resource before carrying out this work, as this gives tips and ideas for discussing potentially controversial topics with young people. So, on to the activity. If you head to equaliteach.co.uk/outside-the-box, you'll find the resource guide, where you can download the resources that you need for the activity. That includes the worksheet, gender rebel cards, and a video to watch as well. You'll also need some scrap paper for the activity. The guidance in the resource is based on delivering this in a classroom, but this activity is easily done at home with a family member or carer. To begin, young people should imagine that an alien has arrived on planet Earth and has come to visit you for a cup of tea and some help in settling in. They don't know anything about life on Earth, so they need your help. Using the worksheet, imagine that the alien wants to know what a cat is, for example. So you need to come up with a list of words to describe a cat. These might include words like fluffy, whiskers, meow, claws, things like that. You can do as many different ones of these as you like. What is a spoon? What is a cake? And then do the same for the questions, what is a girl and what is a boy? Think about questions such as what do boys or what do girls like? What are they good at? What jobs do boys do? What jobs do girls do? What words do we think of when we think of a boy or when we think of a girl? Once you have a list of words describing a girl and a list of words describing a boy, and feel free to create a larger mind map for these beyond the worksheet if you want to, we then need our gender rebel cards. We're going to read the information on each card and imagine that the alien will be using the lists of words that we've come up with to decide whether each person described is a girl or a boy. If young people are struggling, ask them to imagine what qualities the people on these cards would need to do the jobs that they do, and then see if any of those qualities are written in either of our lists. Once a decision has been made, reveal who each gender rebel is. It's likely that they will have said that their boy list best describes Amna Al-Haddad, who is our weightlifter from the United Arab Emirates, and that their girl list best describes David Attenborough, our popular TV presenter. This means that their lists will have confused the alien, who will be going around thinking that Amna Al-Haddad is a boy and David Attenborough is a girl. You can find a video of all about Amna Al-Haddad on our website. So think about some of these questions which are listed in the resource. Were our descriptions of boys and girls very good? If not, why not? Is it only ever boys that are strong, for example? Are all boys strong? Could all of the words on our list describe both boys and girls? Are there any that couldn't? And what stereotypes about boys and girls have we looked at in this activity? And then explore the term stereotype and what that means. Clarify that stereotypes about boys and girls are not a useful way to know what a person's interests are or what their personality is like. Be clear that it is okay to have interests or feel emotions that do not align with stereotypes about boys and girls, just as it is okay to have interests or feel emotions that do align with stereotypes. And finally, discuss the fact that it is unfair to treat people badly because their interests or emotions do or don't align with stereotypes. So as an extension activity, the next activity in the resource is called The World Around Us, and it explores the various ways that gender stereotypes are embedded in the world around us. You can use the cards or use your own examples to explore the various stereotypical messages that we see in clothing, books, music, films, TV adverts, toys, etc. So use the cards or your own examples, sort them into piles of things that are for boys and things for girls, and identify stereotypes within them. Encourage young people to think about the messages held within these stereotypes and the impact that these can have on young people. For example, clothing often suggests that girls are more materialistic, where boys might be clever or strong. And these messages can have a harmful impact on aspirations and on self-esteem. So use this as a base to have a broader conversation about the harm of stereotypes. They're unfair, they can hurt people's feelings, can keep us from doing what we want to do, but they can also make us treat other people badly. So that's the activity, Space Invaders and the world around us. So some tips to finish off: prepare for the activity, think about the different topics and questions that might come up, and read those starting points to help build your confidence in tackling these topics. You can, of course, use different gender rebels if you want to. We recommend the books Goodnight Stories for Rebel Girls and Stories for Boys Who Dare to Be Different to find more examples you can use. Remember that you don't have to have all of the answers. It's okay to say that you don't know something and then you can find out, or with caution, you can do some research together. And finally, please do share your work with us and let us know what you think of the activity. We are on Instagram, Twitter and Facebook as @EqualiTeach, and you can hashtag Space Invaders and Smashing Stereotypes. Take care, stay safe and enjoy the activity. Thank you.